Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? I hope that you're feeling good and feeling blessed. Welcome once again to Celeste Gwapa Talks. We may have different reasons why we are into a relationship, but I know that the common denominator is to have happiness in life, to stay happy and enjoy life. And healthy relationships have been shown to increase our happiness, to improve health, and to reduce stress. Studies show that those people who are in a healthy relationships have more happiness and less stress. However, not all of us are lucky enough to be in a healthy relationship. Some or many of us are into a toxic relationship. The question now is, would you run away from that toxic relationship, or would you stay and try to fix it and struggle? The answer is yours. In this video, we are going to talk about the different types of toxic partners. So, if you are interested, just keep on watching. The following are the different types of toxic partners. First is the deprecator or belittler. This type of toxic individual will often tell you that you are lucky to have them as a partner, that no other man or woman would really want you. His or her goal is to keep your self-esteem as low as possible so that you don't challenge their absolute control of the relationship. Second is the bad temper. As you would expect, if you confront a bad-tempered partner about the inappropriateness of their anger, they will almost always blame their temper outbursts on you. Somehow, it's your fault. They yell and scream. This disowning of responsibility for their dysfunctional behavior is typical of a toxic partner. Third is the guilt inducer. A guilt inducer not only controls by inducing guilt, but also by temporarily removing guilt if you end up doing what he or she wants you to do. For guilt-prone individuals, anything or anyone that removes guilt is very desirable and potentially almost addictive. So, the guilt inducer has an extremely powerful means of control at their disposal. The next type of toxic partner is the overreactor or deflector. If you've ever tried to tell a significant other that you are unhappy, hurt, or angry about something they did and somehow find yourself taking care of their unhappiness, hurt, or anger, you're dealing with an overreactor or deflector. You find yourself comforting them instead of getting comfort yourself. And even worse, you feel bad about yourself for being so selfish that you brought up something that upset your partner so much. Needless to say, your initial concern, hurt, or irritation gets lost as you remorsefully take care of your partner's feelings. Next type is the overdependent. Passivity can be an extremely powerful means of control. If you are involved in a relationship with a passive controller, you will likely experience constant anxiety and/or fatigue as you worry about the effect of your decisions on your partner and are drained by having to make virtually every decision. Next type is the non-dependable. This individual frequently disguises his or her toxic controlling behavior as simply asserting his or her independence. "I'm not going to let anyone control me," is their motto. This toxic individual will only rarely keep his or her commitments. Actually, what these individuals are up to is controlling you by keeping you uncertain about what they are going to do. Non-dependables will say they will call you. They will take the kids to a movie Saturday. they will etc. etc. But then they don't. Something always comes up. They usually have a plausible excuse, but they simply don't keep their commitments. In this relationship, toxic means they control you by making it next to impossible for you to make commitments or plans. Next type is the user. Users, especially at the beginning of a relationship, often seem to be very nice, courteous, and pleasant individuals. And they are, as long as they are getting everything they want from you. What defines a toxic relationship with a user is its one-way nature and the fact that you will end up never having done enough for them. Users are big-time energy drainers who will in fact leave you if they find someone else who will do more for them. The last type is the most hated by me, the possessive and paranoid. These toxic individuals will become more and more suspicious and controlling as time goes on. They will check the odometer in your car to make sure you haven't gone somewhere you shouldn't. They will interrogate you if you have to stay late at work. They will, in short, make your life miserable. They may even use technology to their advantage, using smart devices to check on your physical location or doorbell cameras to eavesdrop or verify you actually arrive at home when you said you would. Over time, they will work hard to eliminate any meaningful relationships you have with friends, and sometimes even with your family. They do not see themselves in a relationship with you. They see themselves as possessing you. So, alright, that's it. Those were the different types of toxic partners. And before I'll end, I would like to leave this message to you. Remember that leaving a toxic relationship is never easy. But staying for too long in a toxic relationship will make sure any strength, courage, and confidence in you are eroded down to nothing. Once that happens, you're stuck. So, thank you so much for watching. This is Celeste Gwapa saying let us enjoy life together.
Thinking about you every day, wishing you would appear. And maybe I'm losing it 'cause lately I've been writing love songs to a boy without a name. So here's to someday. Thinking about you every day, wishing you would appear. And maybe I'm losing it 'cause lately I've been writing love songs to a boy without a name. So here